more than you know. So don't you underestimate your dreams. Dreams have power, more than you know. So don't you underestimate your dreams. A binum de one day, a diagram and one yina did them. One sika semu, one coin in one mime. What do you move and pull one shepherd moon? Now one woman when he down home, I won't die and no. They turn things around to your favor. Cause ignorance is never an excuse. Oh, your dream is your life. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. God speaks again and again to his people in dreams and visions of the night when deep sleep falls on me. He's giving you the power. So take charge and you will win. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. Your dream is your life. Dreams have power, more than you know. So don't you underestimate your dreams. Dreams have power, more than you know. So don't you underestimate your dreams. A binum de one day, a diagram and one yina did them. One sika semu, one coin in one mime. What do you move and pull one shepherd moon? Now one woman when he down home, I won't die and no. They turn things around to your favor. Cause ignorance is never an excuse. Oh, your dream is your life. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. God speaks again and again to his people in dreams and visions of the night when deep sleep falls on me. He's giving you the power. So take charge and you will win. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. Your dream is your life. And your life is your dream. Your dream is your life. And your life is
Hello, everybody. Good evening from Ghana. The time here is exactly 8:12 p.m. and I welcome you once again to the Dream Hub. God richly bless you for tuning in all the time, spending your data just to learn. You are not spending your data in vain, but I really thank God that He has given all of us the opportunity to learn so that our life on earth can be what He has actually designed it to be without the enemy interfering and winning what the Lord has actually planned for us. Okay, and I really appreciate all of you. I get calls from you. Some of you have been encouraging us, motivating us. I see I keep on with the good work you were doing. First and foremost, I have to say we thank God for making this gift available for everybody to learn, so that in the near future, whichever dream you have, as for the dreams, I tell you, we are not finishing today because there are plenty dreams, and there are even still some dreams God keeps on teaching us. And whatever God teaches, I will bring it here. I told you, whenever you are listening to an interpreter of dreams, what you have to do is to always open your heart very well. Open your spirit, I mean. Okay, when I talk about your heart, I mean your spirit. When your spirit rejects it, please reject it. Okay, you should not listen to anybody. I think I need to get time to maybe in our next broadcast, we're going to get time to enter into deeper realms of false vision, fake vision, and divine visions. I'm going to show you that later on, maybe in one of our broadcasts, so that you will know that we have false dreams, false dreams, fake dreams, and divine ones. Okay, normally the false ones are the one you have and the devil misinterpreted. Okay, so it's the devil that may misinterpret it to you through your mind. You use your mind, it becomes false. And the fake ones is the one that the person never had, but the person has just created the dream in his mind to tell you. And normally they are to tell you to achieve something negative. And the divine ones are God's plan for your life. So we will do that one so that you can be able to know the difference. You know, I remember I shared with you some time ago. I think I still have the video, or I don't know whether I've deleted it. One Nigerian guy who is only 19 years has been jailed. I watched that thing from True Crime Daniel. Those of you who knows that Nigerian blogger who does things about crime and killings and stuff, it's called True Crime Daniel. And he posted a dream, and in the dream somebody has been having dream about the father, and all the time in the dream the father will turn like a bird, but the face will be the face of the father, but the entire body is like a bird, and the bird will attack the guy and the guy will wake up. You see, when the guy woke up, he misinterpreted the whole stuff. So I don't know whoever advised him or whatever. It may be that indeed the father has been doing something which God is actually revealing. But immediately it happened for some time. One dawn, he couldn't take it anymore. He woke up and was like, how come daddy always turn into bed and attack me? So it was around 4 a.m. He went into the room and found the daddy still sleeping, and he went and picked a stick, okay, entered the room and hit the daddy's head seriously with the stick, and the daddy died. So the guy has been arrested. All right, there is a misinterpretation somewhere. It may be that yes, the daddy is maybe has an evil spirit or evil intention but such things, I say, we don't handle it physical. God revealed it to you in a dream. So what must you do? You only have to pray, Father, I've been seeing my daddy turning into bed all the time. If any of my misfortunes is coming from my daddy, I disconnect myself from it. I cover myself. I blindfold that eye. You see, do it in the room. Don't go and fight physically. Most of you make me say, that's why, you see, of late, I have heard some people, on the internet saying, those of you who have been following your dreams, it will lead you for you to do bad things. It is not. It's the interpretation of it that leads you to do something bad. When you have the correct interpretation, because some people have misinterpreted other people's dream and now their marriage is collapsed. Okay, so what I'm saying is that it's the misinterpretation that is what make dream very difficult. So if I see people and they're saying they interpret dreams, I really, calm down to listen to them, because I can see 98% of the people who claim they interpret dreams, most of them use their mind. It's not the spirit. It's only 2%. I told you some time ago, I've forgotten this man's name. There is one man I cited on the internet. I think, I don't know whether it was Instagram or one. He's in Kumasi, in Accra. And one man in Nigeria, this man, Mountain of Fire, or is it Olukuya? I have listened to Olukuya, and I see that Olukuya is really gifted when it comes to dreams. Mountain of Fire pastor. Now, there's another man of God in Kumasi, I've forgotten. He is also gifted. When you listen to them, you know that there is spirit that is talking your dream to you. They will give you accurate. So far, these are the two people I can say. These people didn't go and learn from books. These people, it's just divine. God graced them like how he did mine. So we got to be very careful. I don't want a situation whereby someone will go and misinterpret your dream, then you will go and kill somebody. Let us be very, very, very careful. I told you, even if there is one particular person, it can be your mom, it can be your auntie, it can be your cousin. All the time, they disturb you in your dreams. Your wedding ring, they will come and take it. Cash, they will take it. It's like they have been a thorn on your flesh in dreams. Now, I told you, when you see them 1, 2, 3 and above, it means they have a hand in what is happening. It's either they are ignorant about it, they don't know that what they went and did some time ago is what is affecting you, or they are much aware, or they are even witches and wizards. But even among all these three, when you see it, please keep it to yourself and start praying. I told you some time ago, there is a woman I was seeing in a dream for 12 years. This woman kept hunting me, and every evidence shows that this woman was an evil woman. For 12 solid years in Accra here, 12 years. So what actually happened was that when I got it, I never confronted the woman physically. I was only careful. I was careful eating her food. I was very, very careful in some of the things. Even when I go and say, oh, this is water, I will take the water, but later I will throw it away. I started praying. I never confessed. Sometimes I can see her, I will hug her. What is in here is only God that knows. Then I started praying. I disconnect myself from it. I disconnect myself. Then later on, a prophet confirmed. Because that time I wasn't even a pastor yet. The prophet called me and mentioned the woman's full name. And I said, I have been seeing her over 12 years in my dream. He said, you got to be careful about that woman. Even when the prophet said that, I did not go and say that, hey, mama, this is what you have been doing against me, and you are a witch, you are so and so. No, that's childish. You get what I'm saying? Be in your closet, start praying. If you throw the fire, if it will go to the person, it will go to the person. Let us be Christians who are full of wisdom. Let's also use common sense as well. Don't be a Christian and leave. That is what religion does. Religion will never let you use your common sense. Religion. And most of you, when I start teaching the false dreams and fake dreams and the divine dreams, you will know most of you have listened to some people who gave you fake dreams and false. And especially with this holiness movement stuff, I'm always angry with. I listened to one. He said he had a dream. Oh my goodness, let's wake up, Christians, Africans especially. Let's wake up. Religion is killing us. I saw this woman with this white gear, wearing long, and sharing that she had, oh my goodness, she had a dream. And in the dream, she was before God in the throne room. And people were coming before God. And the book was very big, the book of life. And when God looked at it and God said, why are you here? He said, yes, because I'm good. You are wearing trousers. Please go to hell. Pair of trousers. So I was like, and you see, she came out, she told people this, and people believed that, hey, the woman said that when God, it reaches her turn, it was. So according to that nonsense video that woman did, and you see, he said when God says to go to hell, he started running. When he was running, she met another lady, and he asked the lady, "Where are you going?" He said, "I'm going for my judgment." He said, "You better go back, because as for you, the hell, you will go into that deeper hell, because you have makeup and you have trouser. Me, only trouser, I've been told to go." So as I was running, then I woke up. This is what I call false vision, false dream. God might allow her to go and see something, but she woke up misinterpreted and has put all the blame on trousers. You see what I'm talking about? So please, Christians, let's listen, be spiritual. Me, I tell people I'm not a Christian, I'm spiritual. I'm not a Christian. Yes, because the word Christianity, religion has infused in it so much that it has destroyed the whole thing. So it's like, that's why the last time I told you that our pastor Mensah was like, we have foolish born again Christians. I never understood until I grew up in the spirit, and I said, what this man said is true. We have some foolish born again Christians who, when Paul said, "Oh, foolish Galatians, who bewitch you." So before I start this broadcast, I just want to clear the waves. Be a Christian who use your mind. I mean, don't let anybody come and tell you about any dream about you and you then bang. Hey, God has spoken. God has not spoken anything unless it sounds well with your spirit. How can you dream? You tell me you go to heaven and God says, "I would have allowed you to go to heaven because of the trouser." Are you serious? What kind of... Sometimes I want to use some words. May God hold my heart. And people are following. People started burning all trousers, burning all earrings, burning whatever. Are you serious? Let us be very careful, my brothers and sisters who are in the Lord here. I want us to be sensible Christian. I want you to be very spiritual. Okay, when someone is lying, is telling you a dream the person has fabricated in the mind, you will be able to easily get it that you were lying. You never had any dream. Some time ago, someone came and told me a dream. He said, "I had a dream, blah, blah, blah." I say, "You are a big liar. You never had any dream." Me, when you say it, I will know. You can't come and lie to me. Once the spirit is here, it will reject what you are saying. This is where I want our spirit to be. You think that is every dream I take. Some of them are fabricated. Some of them, the interpretation is false. All right? So this is just by the way. Thank you so much. Now, today, we're going to... learn this. Per the topic we have is that the dreams you have about people and dreams people also have about you. Okay? The dreams you have about people and dreams people have about you. What do I mean by that? Now, MCR, I want you to be rotating the pictures as I talk. You put this one, you put this one, I'll be talking behind it. Now listen. These pictures you are going to see are dreams people are having about others, not themselves. Others, not themselves. And we also have dreams people also, you will also have about people. And we have the dreams people will also have about you. This is what I mean by the topic. Dreams people have about you. Dreams you have about people. How are you going to handle such dreams? No matter what, I believe majority of you people have called you that, Mabel, what do you call it, Portia or Grace, I had a dream about you. You, the Grace, to you, that Portia, you have also had dreams about people. So now we're going to first handle the ones people have about us. Then after that, we will also go to the ones we have about people and how it should be handled. So number one, the dreams people have about us. It can be good, it can be bad, it can be garbage. One, it can be good, it can be bad, it can be garbage dream. Garbage dreams are dreams that you throw away. You don't pay attention to it because it's trash. It's the mind. Things you saw physically during the day, it reflects. Throw them away. But apart from that, these are dreams people have about you. That's what I'm going to talk to you about. The dreams people have about you. Now, number one, Sometimes you can be there and someone will call you, hello Mabel, hello Dinah, I had a dream about you and you were knocked down by a car today. I had a dream about you and I saw that you were involved in an accident. I had a dream about you and I saw that you were poisoned. I had a dream about you and your husband, you were divorcing. I had a dream about you. So they talk about all the negative stuff. Indeed, maybe they had a dream about you. Now, the moment someone tells you a dream about you that is negative, what you have to do, take it upon yourself and pray. But don't let it be only prayer, if possible. And you see, immediately you hear it, don't be scared. Take fear out of you, for God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power and of sound mind. So the moment you hear that, I had a dream you were involved in an accident, I had a dream and someone has shot you, I had a dream and I saw a snake biting you, thank you. Just tell them, brother or sister, thank you for sharing the dream with me. I will work on that one. Now immediately you hear the dream, at least at most the following day, enter into fast, okay, and pray concerning that dream. That is because you are part of this class. You should understand when you were shot in a dream with a gun, when a snake bites you, when a snake is chasing you, when a snake is playing with you. I mean, all these negative dreams you must know. So what you have to do is that you should be able to pray and fast. Father, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. My friend said that she had a dream about me and I was shot in a dream. That means the enemy wants me to be sick. Out of the sickness, he wants me to die. I cancel death. I do that. Then after, pick a seed of it, go and sow. Don't only listen to the dream and say, oh, God reveals to redeem. You are making one of the biggest mistakes, especially when the dream is bad. People can have dream about you, but how you should handle it is what I'm teaching you. After they have narrated the dream to you, tell them. You see, don't go and ask them, because the person who even told you the dream, he doesn't even know what to do. Some of you are in this class and someone have a dream about you and you go to the extent of, so what do I do? The person, if he understands the dream, he's not going to call you. Don't ask anybody, what do you do? Listen, don't even ask any man of God, what do you do? Especially if you are part of this class, because immediately he tells you the dream, you understand and you know the direction to do. Because now listen, I'm telling you, I mean, this what I want to teach the next time is bringing insult in. I know some men of God, when they want to dupe their members, oh man, I said I know them. Some of them, they used to be my friends, but I cut myself off from them because they were behaving like fake men of God. So sometimes it may be true they've had the dream, but this is what they call you. They call their members. I had a dream about you and you were involved in an accident. Then the members will be, so Papa, what do I do? Okay, can you sow a seed of $2,000? Because it's about death, you are afraid. You see, the day that guy told me that, as for my member, when I have dream about them, I will put money on top. And sometimes he told me that some of the dreams he fabricates them. Oh my God. That is why when you are lucky to be part of this class, if you joke with it, it's your own. Because I know here, normally, the number is moving around 120, 150 maximum. And I like it that way because I know all of you here, there is something tickling in your spirit that shows you that you have a lot of dreams. Some of you here, you are dreamers. You can even do this small thing, then you see something. You are dreamers and you have been hungry for this. So for me, I don't need the whole world to be on my platform. This, at least when I have, like, let's say if I have like 120 members here, I know I have impacted 120 people. Go to the world and also go and help people. So let's say if all of you here, each and everybody is able to assist 5 people with their dreams, 120 times 5. Okay, 120 people times 5. I mean, 5. You will see the impact we'll be making. So I'm not expecting 1 million views. No, this one, I know this is a class. It's more like the university. It's not everybody that can go to university, but you can go to the university, come and open a company, and you employ others. Then you teach them how to do the work. This is what I'm doing now. If I'm not called for you, you will never discover me. So I'm not really after numbers here. Okay. So now listen to me. This was what the pastor was doing. He calls them. Sometimes he said, it's true, I had a dream. I had a dream about you and you were ignored. Papa, what do I do? Immediately you say, what do I do? Then Papa will get time and give you an amount. Most of you will witness that I have never given any amount to anybody. This is my ministry. I need money to do this work. But do you know my belief? When God called me and told me that, Albert, I will take care of you. Indeed, he has been taking care. So, at a point in time when I'm in need, God himself, he knows your heart. You say, before even you open your mouth, I know. God just begin to touch the lives of people. People will, Papa, I want to buy this for the ministry. I want to buy this. That is how it goes. That is if you are faithfully doing the work. How come sometimes people come to me and I'm like, where do you church? He said, I go to Roman Catholic, I go to Presbyterian, I'm a Presbyterian, I go to Baptist church. And I said, okay, after you have fasted and prayed, can you go and sow seed there? People will look at me and they are like, hey, right, he doesn't like the money or what? We should take it to our church. Yes, I always tell people to take it to their churches, and I tell them, go and also pray. Wherever God leads you, go and do that. Oh my goodness, I love God instructing people to do stuff, and they do. I mean, if I'm a bad man of God, I will tell you, come and sow to me. If you sow to any church, it won't work, you will die. Then you see, I know Africans, when you do something and you add God, you can put fear in people, and that's what most of the pastors have capitalized on. Recently, you heard a man of God saying that people have given lesser money as offering, so they should come and take it back. If they don't take it back and he takes it, it will be a curse. And people were afraid. If he takes it, it's going to be a curse. You see, they hypnotize you. Listen, the last time somebody was telling me, the Seer, what has the man of God done to you? They haven't done anything. My problem is with you. Why I mention them is that you most of you have feeble minds. And you allow them to deceive you. And at the end of the day, you don't take the blame on the man of God. You say, God, the way you told this man of God to let me sow 2,000 pounds and you will do this and you didn't do it. Did you really find out if it's God saying that? Let's wake up. Know God for yourself. That is the agenda. So now, someone calls you. This is the dream I had about you. Tell the person, okay, thank you so much. I know what to do. You know all the directions, so put them together and do it yourself. The moment you go and ask them, what do I do? Then they will get the chance of telling you that, oh, then can you sow $10,000 into our account? Then it will cancel. Listen, do you have that $10,000 sitting down? We all need money. We all need money to do ministry. Okay, we all need money. My vision is to build a proper studio. All involves money. But I don't use this gift to siphon people's money. That hey, because I have this gift and I have a small kind of followers, why don't I push to them so that I will put fear? Okay, you had a dream, you were bitten by saying, hey, listen, in 1 week get $2,000 or you will die before. Then you see people rushing. So the men of God, some of them, that's what they know. They will always use that to trick you. Let me tell you, I have been tricked before. Can I share that with you? Before I became a pastor, where I was working, I had an issue. We supply stuff, because I was the sales manager. We supply stuff, and at the end of the day, the man will call us that armed robbers have come to steal the stuff. Meanwhile, we took it in my name from my company. That means I gotta pay. because I took it on credit to the customer. So this is what happens. Somebody introduced a man of God to me. And you know what happened? Hey God, this thing there. When I went there, the man of God told me that what he is actually seeing is not good. So I should sacrifice an amount of 1,000 cedis. Where was I going to get the money? All right. So I told the man of God that I'm even on my way resigning from work because I want to do gas work. Then he said, you have to try. So I waited when I resigned because I was about to do gas work. Now hear me. I got 1,000 Ghana from somebody and I posted. And the man of God, I would say the so-called man of God, because he was fake. What he said was that, listen, I'm going to give you some herbs to bath. This time when I share it to my members, they always laugh. I'm going to give you some herbs. Now, in Chi language, I don't know the English name for that herb. In Chi language, you know we have a herb we call nyenya. Now, those of you in Africa, most especially when presidents are coming, when they get down from the plane, they have these herb leaves. They have done it like round, like a chain. They will put it around them. They say it drives away evil spirit. They call it nyenya in our language. I don't know the English name. So he went and got this nyenya, and I went and took it just to clean bad luck from my body. You know what? He has taken the 1,000 on. So what happened was that he told me that, listen, put this nyenya, these leaves, into bucket of water and keep it in your bedroom. Now I fetch bucket of water to the brim and I put all this nyenya inside. I'm telling you, 3 days. He said it should be there for 7 days. Now 3 days, when I enter my room, I could feel the smell. Oh, that odor was serious. So anytime I enter my room, I'm like, then I'll be doing this. Because a bone ye our demo. And he said on the 7th day, where do I live? And I said, I live in a compound house. A lot of you are like 8 tenants. He said, yes. Make sure every tenant is asleep. How can I make sure? Because you will wake up at 12 a.m. midnight, and you have to go and stand in the middle of the house naked. Then you will bring the nyenya out. Don't use sponge. The leaves that has gone under the, because you've soaked the leaves, what is under there, that's what you are going to use as a sponge. My goodness. You see, sometimes when I'm talking about these things, then you will understand that if you don't know God for yourself, these are some of the things. Already, 1,000. Then, that time, this case, it happened at Adenta. That's where I was leaving, staying at that time. Then, what happened was that 12 midnight, I have to be going behind people's window to make sure TV is on, everybody is slept. I mean, they've all gone to bed. Then I took the water in the middle of the house, stripped myself naked. Now, while I was showing my pot belly, then I was naked. Then I was looking here. Then I will be pouring the water, and it was smelling bad. Then after that, I used the leaves to bath. Then all of a sudden, I just pour oil. And he told me that after pouring oil, go and be in your room. Don't switch on the fan. Be there. Don't clean up with a towel until your body dries up. I stood there for about an hour. Cleansing. Then I was standing there just, me home here. You see, 12 midnight. You see, then you know what? Early morning, the one who was supposed to sweep the house was like, who has, made this place, the middle of the house, who has made this place like this? And I was quiet because nobody should know. Then all of a sudden, the guy that comes after me is called Ima. Then the Ima came and said, yes, I saw this man in the night. He was naked. I don't know what to He was naked and he was bathing. I was surprised because every room has a bathroom. It's a self-contained. But then when I run, so he's the one. Oh God. I did it, and I'm telling you, listen, what the man actually promised that after I have finished bathing, 14 days after the bath, I will hear a good news. I'm telling you, it's been over 10 years. That good news never came. Because he was specific about that good news that was coming. It never happened. He has taken the 1,000. If I tell you my experiences before I became a pastor, my experiences with some of them, then I got, so I wasn't really surprised when God called me and said, listen, I have finished preparing you. Go to the world. Everybody that will come in your ministry, I, the Lord, I'm the one that will bring them. You won't struggle to bring them. I, the Lord, I know what I have deposited in you. I will direct them to you. But when they come, direct them back to me. Let them build personal relationship with me. It was that day after, then I understood that if I had known God for myself very well at that time, you see, that time of the night, then I will be standing in the middle of a compound house with other tenants. I will be standing in the middle of the house. Now I'm bathing with these nyanya leaves. It brought nothing. The only thing it brought to me was body odor, smelling. Do you know when I dried up after an hour and 20 minutes, I did a proper bath, but still that scent was on me. It didn't drive away anything. Listen, I'm opening your eyes. You may think that, oh, listen, I'm helping you. You can also do it. The Spirit of the Lord is within everybody. If you have it, no false prophet can deceive you. The moment they tell you bring this, then the Spirit will say don't. The last time I told my members that, listen, those of you who are weak-minded here, when I teach you anything you don't learn, you always depend on pastors to do stuff for you. One day I will tell the ladies in my ministry that every lady, God says, bring your underwear, bring your panties. I'm telling you, those who are really led in the Spirit, they may not come to church that day. But the weak-minded, or better to the pant and their shirt robin. Papa, this is the pant direction. What the baby? Kabasuhande kratu sapayam. I'm telling you. So please, I'm just trying to let you know. When someone tells you about a dream he had about you, listen. After that, do the direction yourself. It can be a pastor. Sometimes they want to use their mind to get money from you. Now, when they tell you the dream, you say, Papa, thank you very much. Especially if you're on this platform. Papa, thank you very much for sharing the dream. I know what to do. But if you sit down and you tell Papa, so what do I do? And sometimes some of the men of God, this is what they tell you. And we will be back. This one there is a lie, I'm telling you. Don't listen to such, especially those who are in Ghana here. Do you know there are some men of God, when you go to them, they said that, okay, then they have to go and do waiting at the mountains for you. Let me tell you, do you think because of you alone, the pastor will leave the wife and children, you alone, then he will go to the mountains for you? So I and my boys, we will need money for transportation. Listen, I knew a pastor who used to do that. He won't go anywhere. Then the second group of pastors too, this is what they do. They will tell you, so this time we have to buy this. You need. The last time when I met a lady, the lady said he was going around the Achimota forest, so desperate. I said, young lady, he came to me and was like, please, are you a pastor? I said, where can I get dove to buy? And I said, what do you need dove for? One man of God said he had a dream about me and I'm going to die. So he took 500 Ghana and he said the rest of the direction I should go to town and buy a dove, so that he would do the direction on the dove. So when he leave the dove, then my soul will escape from death. I said, that's a lie. And he now kopa brano mato. You see, some of you, unless you know God for yourself. So when they tell you, we need to buy some things, we will buy sometimes the men of God, they tell, bring money, we will buy A, we will buy B, we will buy C. Okay, then foolishly, you will give them money, then they will go and buy. I don't do the thing that they don't even buy. Listen, do it yourself. Do it yourself. That's why sometimes I'm so worried. It's not that I'm on the men, but I'm on you. It's not the men of God. For false prophet and those ones, they will always be there. You can't clear them from the face of the earth. They are always there. Even in Jesus' time, they were there. But what I'm saying now, listen, if you know it, when they tell you that this is the dream I had about you, so please come and pay this amount. Listen, don't pay any amount. Please do it yourself. If it requires seed sowing, even that one, ask God, God, where do I sow the seed? Because the dream that came is a death-related dream. Go, God says, take it to your church. Take it to this man of God. Take it. Listen and take it. Sometimes God will not say take it to church or man of God will say visit this orphanage home and do them good. Do it yourself. Listen, until I see you guys who are in my class being serious and taking the bull by the horn yourself, doing stuff, I'm not going to leave you. Now, so when the dream is bad, work it on yourself. After listening to it, work it on yourself. Number 2, when the dream is good, protect it yourself. Don't go and ask the man of God who doesn't really understand dream, but he's just a man of God. He say, Papa, so what do I do? Somebody, let me give you an example. Somebody say, today I had a dream and you were packing a lot of gold. Hey, Papa, that's a good dream. So, Papa, what do I do? Yes, I saw 5 of the gold, and each of the gold, then they will use their words. Symbolically, each of the gold, I saw 5, so you should pay 500 Ghana cedis because they were all the gold. So 500 for each gold in the dream. 500, 500, 500, 500. Then you will take the money. Listen, do it yourself. I want someone to type at the comment sections that from today I will do it myself. From today I will do it myself. Listen, the pastors that sometimes most of you rely on, they also have problems. Me, as I sit here, I have challenges. Are you getting me? I'm not God. It's only grace. Don't rely on them. Respect them. Don't rely on them. They are human beings. They die as well. They get hungry sometimes. They visit the toilet all the time, just like you. They urinate. They do everything as you do. Thank you for typing. From today, I will do it myself. This is what I want you to do. Do it yourself. All right. So when the dream is good, then you say that, Papa, thank you for sharing. I know what to do. Then you go before God. Father, the pastor said he saw me with gold. I protect gold in the spirit world. It means financial breakthrough. That financial breakthrough that is coming, Father, I protect it in the name of Jesus. And as you pray, the Lord himself will lay on your heart, sow seed and or visit the orphanage home so that this thing will open for you. Then you just listen. I want people to feel. That's why, you see, let me tell you the seed I appreciate from people. Whenever anybody comes to me and say, Papa, I was in my room praying and the Lord laid on my heart to come and sow this seed in your ministry. Hey, listen, sometimes I don't even care about the amount. Some amount can be very small, but once the Lord laid on your heart, I hold that thing in high esteem, because I take it that it is God that let you, bring it to me. So what I have to do is to pray over it and say, God, you told her or him to bring to me. May the blessing that follow this follow that person, because you have a reason. At the end of God himself laid on your heart to go and do it. You see that this is God. When you go and do it, you will become so relieved and you have that peace and inner joy because you listened to God and you did it. Thank you, Jesus. So now, that is it. Now, I'm moving to the dreams that you have about people. Now, if only it's true, the dreams that people have about you and they tell you, it is not strange. It is dreams that you have had long time, just that you didn't do anything about it. So God has to use someone to tell you. Now, the dreams you have about people, how are you going to handle it? So let's move to the death dream or the bad dreams first. Anytime you have a dream about somebody, maybe you had a dream. Please, MCR, I haven't seen any pictures there. Okay, so what happens is that, you see, this is dream that people are having about people. You had a dream about your mom. You had a dream about your sister. You had a dream about your cousin or anybody. Okay, now, so this one is having a dream, and the dream, the person he's seeing, the person was shot in a dream. Please be changing the picture so that I can quickly move on. So this is what you have to know. This one, somebody is having a dream, and in the dream you saw the mom, that there is a gun pointing at the mom. It was shot. P. Now the lady sleeping is having a dream. So let's say the lady sleeping is you. Is having a dream about this brother. Okay, is having a dream about this brother. So let's be changing it. So what you have to know is that when you dream about somebody, all those people on this platform, so you can see that this guy is also dreaming about this lady, and the lady is telling him something. So it's about somebody you saw. Okay. Now, listen to me very well. Anytime you dream about somebody, just like this lady is also dreaming about this man. Now, per whichever context, so let's say if the context of the dream or the full content is even bad, let's say it's death dream, it's accident dream. Now, you see this man too is also having a dream, and he's seeing somebody and the wife arguing. Now, let's pause with the pictures. Let me expatiate something here. I believe every Tom, Dick, and Harry on this platform, you have had dreams about people before. Okay, some of them, I'm talking about the bad ones. When you have dream about somebody, you, the person having the dream, you also have an assignment to do. But make sure that the person you are going to tell the dream, if the dream is a death related dream, make sure the person is prayerful. Listen, make sure the person is prayerful. Like, let's say, all those on this platform, some of you, maybe you had a dream about me. And for example, maybe in the dream I was shot, pay. Then immediately you wake up and say, okay, as for Seer Mensah, I believe he can pray. So I will also pray for him. Father, I pray. Now, make sure you do the prayers before you call Seer Mensah. Father, I pray. Today I saw that Seer Mensah was shot in a dream. I pray any sickness that is about to attack Seer Mensah to take his life, Father, we cancel it. I break it in Jesus' name. Then after you have done the prayers, you pick up the phone. Then you call me. Hello, Seer. I say, hello, how are you? I'm fine. Today I had a very bad dream about you. Really? What was it about? Somebody shot you. Then do you know my response? Oh, thank you, sister, for sharing. I will also work on that. You, if possible, tell the sister, tell Seer Mensah that, oh, Seer, don't worry, you do something about it. Me too, I have also done my prayers for you. Then I, Seer, I will pick it from there. I will pick it from there. Okay? Then I will also work on it. But what about the person? You know that this my friend I had a dream about. He doesn't go to church. He doesn't even believe in prayers. But I had a dream and he was involved in an accident. Please, don't tell him or her. Do you know why? When you tell the person and the person feels that shock, one, he doesn't pray. He can even not be born again. He doesn't take prayer serious. When you tell the person that fear that you have put in that person will kill the person earlier. So if you know that the person is not prayerful, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself and do every direction on behalf of the person. Now listen. When somebody have a dream about you on this platform, and the dream is bad, do you know when God decides to step out from your life and begin to show people the dream? God has been warning you and you are not taking it serious. So God will tell somebody. Let me use my own life as an example. Do you know, I had this mentality, and I thank God for wisdom and knowledge. I had this mentality. I'm someone who doesn't like rest. Number one, I'm someone who feels it so hard to tell people no, even when I'm tired. Naturally, I'm like that. I'm someone who normally, I may not eat in the morning as those times. It's only of late because I'm on medications. That's why. I don't eat in the morning. I will go out, go visit people, go for programs. Then I will come back home at 9 p.m. Then I will be now eating rice. I will eat the rice in 20 or 15 minutes. I feel like sleeping. Then I'll go to bed. I never knew this was not helping my health. Now, there were some times I will have a dream and I will see myself collapsing whilst I'm preaching. I will wake up, I thought it was an attack. I'll wake up, I will pray against it. There are sometimes I will see myself that I'm preaching and I will have a heart attack. Now, normally when I see myself having a heart attack, quickly in the dream, then I will hear someone is calling, maybe around 2 a.m. Then I will pick. After talking and listening to the person's dream, when I put it down, I forget about mine. So I believe at a point in time, God saw that this man is not taking care of himself. I've given him dream, but because of people's challenges, he doesn't have time for himself. So you know what happened? God started revealing it to people. My own cousin had that dream first. You see, Seer, do you know today I had a dream? We were having a big conference and the number was outrageous. But you were just standing there and all of a sudden in team. Then I heard one of your members saying, as for Seer, when we tell him to rest, he doesn't rest. See what has come. Then it rang a bell because I've also had a dream like that before. Then another dream came. Then another dream came. Because I had this mentality that if I'm doing the work of God, why won't God take care of my health? Why should I be the one taking care of my health? That was then. I never have the wisdom I have now. Okay? So, sometimes even my secretary, sometimes he tells me, Papa, have you checked your pressure? I say, please, take your you don't have feet. Me, I'm doing the work, you are telling me, check your pressure. Hey, get out. Then one day, when I traveled, during counseling, all of a sudden my eyes started doing like this. So I was looking at the person I'm counseling. It's like the person is becoming 2 or 3. Then I would do this. Then the person was like, see, you don't feel well. Can we tell them to go so that we check you? Let all those people come in for counseling, let them come tomorrow. Only for me to be taken to the hospital. And I could see my pressure read 220 over 135. 220. Do you know that I was so ignorant about my health to the extent that, do you know, I never knew that if your pressure goes up, you can get stroke. I never knew. It was that day that I got to know that it's either you can have cardiac arrest or you can have stroke. When I heard of stroke, I was shocked. They started giving me medicine. They checked it 180. They started giving me. I spent the whole day in the hospital. So I sat down and I was like, so all these dreams people were having about me, God told me, but because I wasn't taking it serious, God will start showing to people. Now hear me, my brothers and sisters. Before anybody have dreams about you, God has told you, the person, severally, and you are not paying attention. When that death is coming closer, then God will say, no, we don't want this guy to die. Okay, show it to the cousin.